I didn't believe that someone can grow to 46 million followers.
There's countries with 46 million people, and you have that amount of people following you. What did it take to grow the social media account?
When I started, nothing worked. I just texted to my team, guys, it's not for me, it doesn't work, I should just stop it. After 5 hours, one video became viral. If someone wants to do something on Instagram, to do viral content, the biggest thing is...
Welcome back to 30 Years in 30 Minutes. I'm your host, Michael Oved, and we've got a great episode for you today. With that, it is my pleasure to introduce to you today's guest. Sergei Kosenko, also known as Mr. Thank You, is a world-renowned singer, social media influencer, blogger, and creator of viral social media content with hundreds of millions of views. His international account, Mr. Thank You, boasts 46 million subscribers, and his Russian language account, Sergei Kosenko, has 7.2 million followers. Sergei is also a successful businessman, a dollar multimillionaire, and the owner of Habibi Real Estate, a real estate agency based in Dubai. Sergei, it is an absolute pleasure to have you with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thank you so much.
So before we get into your content creation, tell us more about you, a bit more about your upbringing, your journey to eventually becoming one of the most influential people on social media today.
That was a long journey. I was born in Hungary, and then we moved in Russia with my family. I started to create a content like 12 years ago in Moscow. So I did it only in Russian. And I showed on my Instagram, I just shared my thoughts about my business. And that was pretty popular in Russia. And so like after 10 years of creating this kind of content, I did a lot of interviews, a lot of educational projects about mental health, about personal growth, about content on Instagram. And then like after 10 years, I decided to make this Mr. Thank You account, and it blew up. It was so, that was unexpected for me, you know? I didn't believe that someone can grow to like 46 million followers that was in 2 years, just 2 years.
It's crazy to think about, right? Sometimes I think about how many people 1,000 people is, but there's countries with 46 million people, and you have that amount of people following you, which is just tremendous credit to you.
It's not only like 46 million followers, it's around 1.5 billion views every month. When I think about it, it's like the city which I'm from, like where I was grown, is Smolensk in Russia. It's around 300,000 people live in that city. So it's crazy for me.
Yeah, it is an extraordinary feat. And just to get into how exactly you got started. So you had your company, you kind of started social media with that, and then you skyrocketed to 47 million followers on Instagram, 1 billion views monthly, which is truly, like I said before, insane.
Yeah.
What did it take to grow the social media account to 47 million followers? What challenges did you face along the way? Tell us more about that.
When I started, I did around 180 reels in 2 months. So that was my full-time job. I didn't do anything, only that, but nothing worked. When you do like 180 reels in 2 months and it doesn't work, that is so sad, you know? Like after 2 months, I just texted to my team, and I texted, okay, guys, it's not for me. It doesn't work. I should just stop it. So I did it in Russian language, but I don't know how to do it in English. So it doesn't work. But after that, in that exact day, when I said my team that we should stop, in exact that day, I was laying in my bed in Los Angeles, and like after 5 hours, when I say that, they sent me screenshots of one video which became viral. And that video did like 10 million views, then 10 million views more. And that was on account with like 500 followers. That's it. So 10 more, 10 more, 10 more. And that video did like 45 million views. And that was insane for me. And I was like, okay, guys, we shouldn't stop. We should do it one more time. And like every day by day, we posted the reels, and I did a lot of content, you know, like when you just want to start, you don't know what exact can be viral. I did a lot of reels with relationships, then action reels and motivational and this and that and this and that. But nothing works, And that reel, he was about some funny story when, I was with my girlfriend on this reel. I was with my girlfriend and another girlfriend. She just asked me, can you hold the door? And I was like, yeah, of course. And she said, thank you. And my girlfriend, she was like, thank you. And then like 10 times she said, thank you, thank you, thank you. That was like that. And this very simple idea, it made me like believe that I can do it. Yeah. And after that, that was second like life changing concept. One of my friends, he told me like there is a paper which is like 8 billion people. They wake up every day and they think about this paper, and this paper is American dollar. And I was like, okay, if I can use this American dollar, which is already super popular, like one of the most popular things in the world, this paper. If I can use this paper in my reels, it can give me a lot of like millions and millions and hundreds of millions views. So I tried that. And then when it started to be so big, I started to do real charity. So I really gave away money to people. So that was one guy. I gave him $50,000 cash. This guy, Ernesto from Tanzania. So yeah, so now I have brand deals. I have someone who can fund it, so I can give away real money to people. And this is insane.
That's wonderful. And I mean, people look at content creators and say, you're obviously bringing enjoyment to a lot of people, but beyond that, it's how many lives have you changed? Because you give money to people who need it. You give money to people on the street. And I see your videos. Billions of people see your videos. Do you have any stories of people whose lives you've changed, who've come to you and said, you changed my life. Thank you for doing this?
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah. And this is the best part of all of this story, like when I started, I just wanted to be popular. But then when I realized, okay, now I have like 1 billion views. What's more? What should I do? And I was like, okay, I should bring something in this world, which what I have. So I do a lot of like fun videos, and this is like fun emotions. And these people, they can watch these videos and they can laugh and they can smile. And this is so cool. And the second part, I have some businesses. Yeah. And I have some money and I can give away this money. And when I see how can this money help these people, that is insane. Yeah. And like this guy from Tanzania, his name is Ernesto. His salary is $200 a month. And he gave $50,000 cash from me. And you know what he did in the beginning? When he get this money, they get water in the like small village. That was like, and now they have water.
Wow.
Their own water.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah. It changed their life.
So you are changing people's lives. It is really wonderful thing that you do. So thank you for everything that you do.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
But getting to the meat of the social media content. So you put out that 180 videos in 2 months. None of them were successful. That one video was finally successful. Once you had that successful video, how did you come up with other ideas for successful videos? Or did you just copy and paste that same idea over and over again? Because once you have a successful idea, you just do that over and over again.
A lot of creators, I think their problem is when they find something which works, they do not repeat it. They just trying to find something else. But I think this is a mistake, because like when you do your business, when you start business, if you like, for example, invest some money in Target or on Instagram or in Facebook, and you advertise in Facebook and it works. So what you do, you just put in more money and give you more money, more clients, more sales. Yeah. So you just repeat it. That was a game changer for me. Yeah. After that video, other creators, I was like, okay, what's next? I will find another idea. And I tried to find another idea, but they were not successful. And someone texted me in the comments, bro, you should just repeat this same video with a thank you. And that's how I became Mr. Thank You, because I made another video with the same concept, with another girls, with little bit like different situations. But that was the same concept with the thank you. And then I did the third video and fourth video and like 10 videos with another like models. And after that, they became to call me Mr. Thank You. And I was like, okay, I will change my name on Instagram. And then when I realized, okay, so now I can ask them, do you follow Mr. Thank You? Because like Mr. Thank You is something special, you know, it's so easy. Because like when there is Kostenko, there are a lot of guys with the surname, but Mr. Thank You is just one. So yeah, it started from that.
And so there's a lot of social media content creators watching this now.
Yeah.
How can they learn from what you went through, having to go through trial and error, if they're facing the same thing you're facing and they are not having any success going viral? What would you tell them?
I just want to tell them that they should realize what is their dream. So what are they dreaming about? So I realized in one day, I realized that I just want to be an actor. I want to make a huge movie. That was, you know, that was the start of all this idea when I started this Mr. Thank You account, because I realized that, okay, I want to be successful on international market and I want to make a movie. So this is the step one. What is your dream? Yeah. And then I was like, okay, I had 7 million followers, but only on Russian market, but I wanted to make something huge in the world. And I was like, okay, but, okay, there is Leonardo DiCaprio. How can I like kind of beat Leonardo DiCaprio? He has huge experience, 30 years of his acting career, but I don't want to do it like to make my movie in 30 years. No, I am like 37 now. I was like 35 when I started. And I didn't want to make a great movie in 75 years, you know? So I was like, okay, but how can I cut this way with what I really do and what I really love to do? And I realized that this is social media. Creating a content is my life. And I can use this social medias. Leonardo DiCaprio didn't have Instagram or TikTok when he started, you know, that was a different industry, you know, but I realized, okay, I have this social media. What if I will get 45 million followers, or my goal was 100 million followers. And now across all platforms, I have something like 60 million or 65. But when I told talk to my friends and I said, I want 100 million followers. And they were like, bro, 100 million, even Mr. Beast, he doesn't have 100 million followers. No one in this world, you know, on Instagram, there are only 35 guys who has 100 million followers. 35 guys in whole Instagram. So, and like my goal was 100 million followers to create a great movie and to bring something to these people. But for me, it was like to create a great movie and this movie I can promote with my social media. And that was my dream. And this is a step one. So if someone wants to do something on Instagram, to do viral content, the biggest thing is a dream. You should realize and you should answer yourself, why do you really do that? Because if you don't have this big purpose, big goal, your mission, if you don't have it, that will not work. So if you just like copy something or find some ideas, so you will do it once, you will do it twice, you will do, okay, you can post 30 videos. But after, you know, the biggest problem is for content creators, they always burned out, you know, they tried, but they stop. They can post one reel or 20 reels and they will stop later. But if you have this big dream, this big goal, you will never stop.
So a lot of people have that big goal, and we actually just had the founder of Moderna on, and he said similar thing that you're saying. Attitude is altitude. Your attitude determines how far you go. And so it all starts with a dream. But a lot of content creators have that dream and they're trying and trying and trying, and it's just not successful. At what point should they say, or should they ever say, like, stop?
If you didn't create something which went viral before, it's really difficult for you. So in the beginning of your way, you should copy some ideas, but you should bring something from you. A lot of people, they think copy is something bad, But I don't think so. There is one guy. He's my big friend, and like he had like 100,000 followers. And when he saw like I jumped for like 400,000 followers every day, and he saw that with his eyes, and he was like, "Can I copy that?" And I said, "Of course." And now he has 15 million followers. He just copied me. So if you want, you can copy me. Exact the same thing. I'm good with that. So you start with someone's ideas, but then when you understand how viral video works, you will do something special. You can bring something from your heart, from your soul, you know?
So how does viral video work? Because you said you got to once you understand that. So how
Yeah.
does viral videos work? How do viral
Yeah.
videos work?
So first, the main thing is how many shares you have on your reel. If you will send your reel to your friend, if you will resend it, or if you share it on your story, that gonna work. So just check last 24 hours. What did you send to your friends? Which kind of content? And you will realize that this is 99% is funny videos. Some of my videos, they have like 4 million likes and 5 million shares. It means that there are more, like some of them, they even don't like them, but they share. So this is the goal, they should share it. So there should be some emotion inside this reel, which you want to share with your friends. So the first thing is shares. The second thing, your first 2-3 seconds. Now Instagram, one new feature. I don't know. Maybe not everyone get it right now, but there is new feature. This one, which is view rate past first 3 seconds. This is really important. So if you have like your typical reel can be like 30% of rate past first 3 seconds. But if your reel gonna be like 50%, it's gonna be more viral, much more viral.
So a lot of it is about making the hook.
Yeah, making the hook. This first like 3 seconds, like if even Instagram show you this 3 seconds,
Wow.
this is so important.
How do you capture the audience's attention in the first 3 seconds?
There is one paper which 8 billion people, they wake up and they think about this paper. And this paper is money. So if you just show American dollar, like even 10,000 cash, it's more than enough. Cause like when I started, I had $500 million. Like you watch your Instagram, yeah, and you watch a lot of reels, and you see $500 million on your screen. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna keep watching.
Yeah, like what? Is it real? So the first question, is it real? Second question, who is that guy? So it works the same for everyone. It always attracts a lot of attention. There are another ideas like, what Habi did. Habi Lame. I think he's a really great content creator. And what he did, he just take something which already worked. So he just takes some video, which is really in some these stupid life hacks, and they are already viral. And if you can check that they were viral, like they already had, I don't know, like 10 million views or 15 million views, you just take this like short video with like 3, 4, 5 seconds, and then you create your reaction. Yeah. And that's it. So you just use what already worked.
That is so interesting. So really it's just about using what already worked, creating a good hook, and then about the content itself. How much time do you put into creating the content? How much time do you put into brainstorming what types of content you're going to do and then actually implementing that content? And what can you walk us through the ideation process behind it?
This is really important. So I found a team. There were 2 videographers and one producer. And I paid one guy who had like 20 million followers on TikTok. And I paid him $50,000 cash to help me to understand how it works.
Okay.
So
and you're gonna give it to us for free today.
Yeah. So he became my mentor on that time, and spent, I don't know, maybe 5 days in a closed room where we generated this types of content. We generated and we tried. We generated and we tried. So you should have some time in your life where you can focus on your goals. And if your goal is to make viral content, it should be at least, I think, at least like 1, 2 days to start, maybe 5 days to start. You just watch Instagram, TikTok, what is viral now. You watch other podcasts. You should find your role model, someone who inspires you. And if someone inspires you, you should watch everything he created before. There are a lot of interviews, podcasts, a lot of like books, all this stuff. So focus on that in the beginning. And then I think we create a content like 2 days a week, just 2 days a week. And I post like 10, 15 reels a day, every day. So sometimes if reel works really well, I can post it like 10 times, the same reel with absolutely the same reel. What is the goal? My mindset. If everyone thinks, okay, I already posted this reel, I made this video, I already posted it. So what if I will post it another time and my followers, they will tell me, hey, why do you do it? This is like the same, this is a copycat, the same content. But what I think, there are 2.5 billion people on Instagram. 2.5 billion people. If my reel reached 10 million viewers, so there are 2.5 billion people who didn't watch my reel before. So I should post it once again to show these guys.
Can you walk us through how you come up with those ideas?
I like to watch a lot of like Netflix, Hulu movies, all this stuff. And I want to bring some ideas from these movies. Yeah, and I have a team. Every day they send me around 20 reels, which became popular on Instagram. And I mean, when I say popular, it's more than 50 million views on each reel. So this is not my grid on Instagram, but this is my Telegram channel where I can swipe only very, very popular reels with the 50 million plus views. If you watch millions of these reels already and only popular reels, you understand how it works. And all the ideas that you will create gonna be viral. We just get some content outside and we do something by our own and we create a new content. But this new content is something that we watched before or we did before, we experienced before. So this is the same content, some in other form, but it's the same content.
Your preparation is just having so many different experiences, watching so many different Netflix shows, Hulu shows, and then actually applying that to your real life.
Yeah.
And so for social media creators who are looking to do that as well, your advice to them would be what?
Believe in your dream and every day, step by step, come closer.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of it is just about not giving up, because for so many people who are, like you said, posting on social media, it's just trial and error, trial and error, trial and error.
Can you imagine? I posted by my own, without team. I posted by my own because I believe that if I post with my finger on Instagram, it's gonna be much more viral. If my team or someone with my team, he has another energy, he has another another world, another dreams. And if you post the same post, it will not be viral. So I post by my own because I believe in that. And I posted like 10 reels a day. 1 year, it's around 3,600 reels in 1 year. So it's all about everyday work. Every day, it's a discipline. It's not like only creation, there is a hard work.
What is the craziest story that you've had with your social media content creation?
Now it's not very safe for me to travel around the world because like a lot of people, they recognize me. And like, I don't remember where it was. It was maybe on Philippines or somewhere like that. He was arguing with me. He was like, I follow you. Where are my money? He even tried to fight with me, I was like, bro, it doesn't work like that. It's not like sometimes I give money, but I don't owe you, So sometimes it becomes crazy, but yeah.
Obviously, there's a lot of talk now about the Instagram, TikTok, YouTube algorithm. Is there an algorithm secret that nobody knows about? And if so, what is it?
everyone think that you should post 1, 2 reels a day maximum, but it's not. You can post even 100 reels a day, and it doesn't matter. Cause like, if you want to grow, you have to reach new followers. So these people that they shouldn't follow you. And yeah, sometimes your followers, they will unfollow you. Every month, 1 million people unfollow me. Why it happens? Because I have 46 million followers and I post a lot. So but if I post a lot and if this content is viral, it goes to non-followers and they become to your followers. And if there are like 3 million followers and 1 million unfollowers, you are in plus. So you can post 50 reels a day. So just start it right now. That's it. It's a mess. If you post 30 reels in 1 month and I post 30 reels in 1 day, so who gonna grow faster?
It's true. It's true. And you've managed to perfect that algorithm because you've truly grown tremendously. You're one of the most influential people on social media today, which is, like I said before, a tremendous feat. Is there something that your followers don't know about you that you think they should know about you? Like, what would surprise them to know about you?
Yeah, I think they think that I'm multi-billionaire, but not. Yeah, I have some money, but I'm not like my parents. They were simple guys from Russia, from the small city. So I'm a self-made entrepreneur who's trying to make the world a better place. So I don't have unlimited money. I can't like help everyone with only with money, but what I can do and what I try to do is to inspire people to reach their dreams.
And really you do, because, and like we spoke about before, you've changed so many people's lives. And I'm sure along the way you deal with a lot of haters. How do you deal with the haters?
I had a lot of hate in Russia, a lot. Cause like in Russia, there is another mindset. So in US, everyone try to support you. So, but in Russia, it's another mindset. Everyone is trying to find something in your past that wasn't so good looking, and they can turn it against you. So yeah, I had a lot of hate in my life. Even now, I had a hate from Russian government. And this is like really bad part of this story, because now I'm the most popular Russian man in the world. There are no Russian creators. The biggest one with a number of followers is, I think, the second place is Habib Nurmagomedov. Everybody knows him, knows this guy. Yeah, but Mr. Tanky is much bigger. So they started some process against me in Russia because like I made one viral video and they just tried to do it like, to do some case on me. And this is so crazy part of my story, like I just did a video, viral video. So now if you are popular and success in Russia, it can be a little bit dangerous for you. So yeah, this is sad part of the story.
I mean, it's so unfortunate that people just look at you for what you are in front of them on their screen, on their social media, but there's so much more to you, so much more. Who is the Sergei behind the screen? Like, what do you do when you're not on social media?
I'm a husband. I'm a father of my beautiful son. I think this like child, I have like my 1-year-old son. His name is Leo and my wife is Sasha. I think my family is the biggest thing that I have in my life. It's a number one, like family first. Second one, I have a lot of like problems, troubles, a lot of like, I have a simple life. I try to do a lot of content. I try to run a lot of businesses. I have a lot of like partners, a lot of people around me, and I try to manage it. Sometimes I can do it in the wrong way, but I'm a simple guy. I'm not something like, I'm not some celebrity from other world. No, I'm just a simple guy. So yeah, I like to surf. I like to play paddle tennis. I like to walk around. I just finished my walk in London. I love it so much. And and my biggest dream is to become an actor and to make a great movie. And I want this movie to inspire and to motivate a lot of people. So, because like when I watch the movies, I always cry. I don't know why, but there are like some episodes, inside a movie when someone helps other people. So when the people they are in really bad situation and someone helps them, so I always cry. So I want to create some movie, really huge movie that's gonna make a lot of people cry. Not cause something bad happens, cause someone help another people. Cause I think your dream cannot be to buy a house or to buy a car. Yeah, it's cool, but your really dream is to help other peoples. And if you can really help other people, that gonna change this world. And I want to create a movie about that.
Good for you. And you do that in your everyday life just by helping people to laugh on social media, giving people money who need it. I mean, you have really already done that, and you've done so much, and I have no doubt that you will succeed in that as well.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I believe in that also.
So now this is the last section before we go to our rapid fire questions. Based on all of your experience, all of your successes, and all of your failure, if you were speaking to someone who wants to be like you, and believe me, there are many people who want to be like you, what would you tell them to best prepare them for being Mr. Thank You?
They should understand that this is a hard work. This is not like some kind of luxury, simple life where you just lay on the sun and and you create funny videos. No, that's not. You should find your dream. You should find the people around you that gonna believe in your dreams. My biggest support is my wife. The biggest deal in my life is to get married. So find the people around you whom you want to help, and you will believe in them and they will believe in you. From that place, you will find that you're already happy. And then you will just try to bring more happiness, more love, more joy in this world, and just do it step by step.
That is truly beautiful. So on to the rapid fire questions, which is just a series of questions. We have 7 or 8 questions for you. You answer them really quickly, okay?
Okay, sure.
What is a quote that you live by?
Just do it.
Who is your inspiration?
My wife and my son.
What is one piece of advice that you would give to your younger self?
It's gotta be interesting.
What is your biggest regret?
There is nothing that I regret about.
That's a wonderful way to live, with no regrets.
Yeah.
What has been the key to your success?
I think my parents and my friends and my wife and son.
What is a book that you recommend?
What is Your Dream by Simon Squibb.
Oh, I like Simon Squibb.
Yeah, we just did a videos yesterday with him.
Really? He is so cool.
Yeah, in London. Yeah. I just met this guy. Yeah. We gave away 2,000 pounds to random people.
He's doing amazing things, and you actually remind me very much of him in your demeanor, and you're just wanting to help people. So you guys, in my mind at least, are really similar.
Yeah, I felt the same. Yeah, he's a really cool guy.
If you're talking to listeners who want to grow their social media presence, what is one thing that they should do right now, and what is one thing that they should strive to do throughout the entirety of their social media career?
Stop thinking about it. Just do it. Just post a reel. Just post it right now. Don't think about it. Just post.
That is awesome. Sergei, this has been so much fun to speak with you, to sit with you. I thoroughly enjoyed this. You're really an amazing person. You truly are. So thank you for everything that you're doing. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for listening to 30 Years in 30 Minutes. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments if there's anyone else you want to hear from.